What's up, y'all? Still day 62. That's 2 months quitting alcohol to save for a beach house. This is a full video I'm going to do. We've saved $580, and I haven't made a full length video in a while because the shorts were just doing a lot better than the actual videos. So I just haven't thought to make a full length video in a while. But it's going to be an about me type deal. So here we go. My name is Zach. I've lived in North Carolina for pretty much my whole life. There is one small exception in there, and that was Missouri for a tiny bit. Yeah, I am 32. I just turned 32 on the 11th, the other day. So I'm old. I have a son. He is 2 years old. I have my wife. Her name is Colleen. We've been married for 3 years. Before we got married, we dated for about 7. So we've been together for a very long time. We live in the center of North Carolina, and we love it here. What inspired this channel is I used to drink a lot. Like, not to the point of like crippling. I functioned very well. I was doing this at the time when I was still working a 50, 60-hour week. I could work and then I would just drink, fall asleep, lather, rinse, repeat, and yeah, it was a lot of alcohol, but I could still work. I'm now a stay-at-home dad. My wife does very well. She has a degree from Chapel Hill. It's a pretty good school. I don't like the place, but it's a good school, and yeah. So yeah, that's basically me. I drink a lot, and so we were at the beach in July with my whole family, like my mother, my father, my younger brother, my younger sister, the people they're married to, and then I guess there'd be my brother and sister-in-law, and then also my older sister, and then my wife, my child. We were all there together. We had got a house, this place called Ocean Isle Beach. It's a quieter beach in North Carolina, right down the road from Myrtle, so you could still go party if that's your thing. If you want to party, that's for you. And down there, me and my brother do what we usually do when we're together, and we drank. We drank a lot because we were at the beach. We got to thinking. We had our DD on the golf cart one night, and we were all talking. We had one of them 6-seater golf carts. Had a bunch of people all like, "Hey, how could we afford a house like this? Like, we're not rich. We're about as middle class as they come." All of my brother's a police officer. My wife is a chemist. She does pretty well, but we're far from rich, especially since Joe Biden's taken office. We used to have a little money. We ain't got none no more. And yeah, like my sister works for a place that makes houses. My brother-in-law, he works in an escrow department of a credit union. So, just normal folks. We're like, how would we afford something like this? And the joke at the time was, we're going to sell feet pigs, because people made money doing that. That was a joke. But then I got to thinking seriously, like, hey, I've been drinking for a long time in Guadalupe. Would I really miss it that much if I quit? And then I put it on YouTube, and then if people started watching it, then it would get traffic. And once you get traffic, you can get ad revenue, and then I could use the channel to help me stop drinking so I can be here longer for my son and my family. Maybe make some money for a beach house, and ultimately help other people quit stuff too. So that's ultimately what inspired this whole thing. Also, at the time, I have lost 7 or 15, 12 plus 5, 17 pounds since I started doing this. So that's also been working out a little bit more. So I can feel it, that my health is a lot better. Yeah, it was just inspired by a lot of that. So here we are. I haven't done a long video, since I only had like 100 and some subscribers. Now I'm at 850 something. I'm pushing 900, about to get to 1,000. And I'm going to keep going, and this channel will grow, and it will turn into what I want it to, because I'm not a quitter, and I'm not going to quit. And I've got a lot of people I want to prove wrong too. A lot of people I want to prove right as well. So, there's that. Some about me. I played football growing up. I played baseball, basketball. I wrestled. Yeah, man, I love sports. I'm a huge Virginia Tech fan. I love the Baltimore Ravens. Virginia Tech is absolutely god awful at football this year, but thank God for women's basketball because that's the flagship right now. But that's fine. But football's not doing well in Blacksburg, and it's sad because that's a great place to go watch a game. And it's just a great community. The fan base, that program does not deserve this fan base at this point. Uh, that fan base would turn up 70,000 strong to watch a moldy bologna sandwich. And that's pretty much what's been put on the field is a moldy bologna sandwich. And it's just depressing. I love the Baltimore Ravens. In football, yes, I like Lamar Jackson. I think he's a little bit overpaid. I think we're repeating that Flacco mistake where you pay him too much money and then you suffer for a few years. We paid him. We're happy now. Then we're going to suffer. I like the guy. I just think it was a little bit too much money. Nothing against Lamar. I just think the whole market is stupid. Kyler Murray got paid too much money. He's absolute garbage. It's just the whole market. Dak Prescott, too much money. Yeah, but the Cowboys are winning some games, though. I hate the Cowboys, but they winning some games. Granted, they played two teams in New York, so sleep. So yeah, I love sports. I like to hunt. I like to fish. I like to be a dad. It's one of the coolest things in the world, getting to be a dad. And yeah, I have friends that don't have anything to do with their children. I wouldn't call them friends. I call them acquaintances I went to high school with. They don't have anything to do with their children. And I'm just like, dude, what? What are you doing? You're missing out on the best part of life. But oh well. Yeah, so I've been working out a lot, so losing the weight with also with the alcohol, and I started reading a lot more. I just finished a book about when we were going after Che Guevara. If you haven't, don't know much about Che Guevara, he was a guy in Bolivia that caused a lot of issues. So check that out. Read about it. It's pretty cool. I'm reading another book now. I'm about to start. It's called Islands of Destiny. It's about the Solomon Islands. My wife's grandmother, we call her Nina. She goes and goes to these library sales and gets these books. I love history. Like, I adore history. It's my favorite thing in the world. I read a lot. And she gets these books for pennies on the dollar. Just, they're nice old hardback books. I have so many books. I will never run out of books to read. So that's good. So yeah, I'm going to read this book about the Solomon campaign. And yeah, that's going to be fun. Yeah, y'all. So some odd questions I have that I'll ask. What's the weirdest food I've ever ate? Somebody saw me talk about eating squirrel on TikTok the other day and asked me what's the weirdest food. Squirrel's definitely not the weirdest food. Squirrel's fairly normal when it's squirrel season if I can get it. My wife's not the biggest fan of it, but I grew up eating squirrel. So you know, the weirdest thing, I don't even know if it's that weird. I think it turns. I love snapping turtle. Yeah, you're absolutely right. You get you a big old snapping turtle, and then you let it sit in some water, let it clear out a little bit, and then you take a 22 and you just put one right there, and then skinning a turtle is kind of a pain, but it's got lots of meat and yeah, and then in the shell along the back, the spine, there's a piece of meat that's similar to a back strap, but it'd be the turtle version of it, and you need a pair of wire cutters to get that, but yeah, I love take turtle, put it in some gumbo or something. It's delicious. But yeah, the weirdest thing, I'll call that the weirdest thing I've ever eaten. I've eaten quite a few weird things. I will try almost anything once. Question that somebody asked me the other day is, do I feel older or younger than my age? This is when I was talking about my birthday. I'm 32. Dude, I feel so much older than 32. I've had both my knees operated on multiple times. I don't have a gallbladder. I don't have an appendix. I've broken, I don't know how many bones. I've torn both ACLs. You know, life is good. But yeah, no, I'd say I probably feel about 60 is how I feel. Getting some weight off definitely helping my knees, though. So that's good. And I'm getting towards the end of this video, but just a weird fact that I didn't know until the other day. Did you know, I think it was Apollo 17, there was an astronaut, and he found out he was actually allergic to moon dust. Some people are allergic to the moon. His name was Harrison Schmitt. Yeah, I think that's right, Harrison Schmitt. Apollo 17, Yeah, yeah, he was actually allergic to moon dust. But yeah, I love you guys. I thank you for the support. I'm not going to do any editing like I was doing in those early videos. Those longer videos, I stopped doing because they were getting no traffic. Shorts were getting all the traffic. And so I was wasting a lot of time because I was filming these long videos and I was actually doing editing and all that stuff for it to get 50 views. And, that's not working for me. Then I started doing shorts and then eventually it's like, okay, 1,000 views, 2,000 views, 5,000 views. Oh, I got 200 likes. And so it's like, why waste my time with the long videos? So that's why there's no editing on this one. I just hit record, and I'll do that for some time, and I'm going to keep going. And some people ask me my plans after I get the beach house. It's pretty simple. I'm not going to drink. If I can make this work out, and I know I'm not an idiot. I know quitting drinking is not going to buy a beach house, not in this economy, not with a 7 to 8% interest rate and a hyperinflated house because we've got idiots running the country. But I want people to watch, and then people watch, and then they'll show people that may need help, and then I can help those people. Maybe it'll get to more people. Then they're watching. Then eventually there's ad revenue. I've got people watching. I can help people and make this happen. I know it's not going to happen with just the money saved from alcohol. I'm a realist. But yeah, I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. I tried to get this video over 10 minutes. We're currently at 11 and a half minutes exactly. And yeah, so I'm going to leave you guys to your Monday. This is your friendly reminder. You don't have to drink to have fun. Y'all, you only get one body. Love your body and it'll love you back. Take care of it. You only get one of them. And I've beat my body all to shit throughout the years. Knee surgeries, concussions, broken bones. And I feel it. And I drank a lot. I've done a lot of other crazy things. And just take care of yourself, y'all. If you got kids, you want to be here for them for a long time. And you got a wife or husband, you want to be here for them a long time. Anything I can do to extend this life, as crappy as the politics and economics are in this country right now, I'd rather be here with my family. And so that's where we're at. But I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Please subscribe. We're on the trek to 1,000. Once I hit 1,000, I'm going to start doing more long videos and more editing with those again, probably, because at that point, then that part of the monetization of the channel has been hit at 1,000. I'm at 850 something right now. And then we need to work on the views. And so at that point, I feel like putting more effort in towards longer videos will actually make sense than it did in the beginning. But right now, yeah, that's a little bit about me. I'm just an old fart with a big red beard and a broken body who wanted to quit drinking to stay healthy for his family. Nothing more, and make it a beach house out of it and get to go fishing a lot. Ain't gonna be no point in drinking if you get a beach house. I'd just be fishing all the time. But I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. I know I say it, I oversay it, but you guys don't understand. Without you guys, there is no channel. There's no chance to actually make this happen. So it's a big thank you. And thank you to the TikTok people that came over here. I'm only at close to 300 followers over there, but y'all rock. Y'all are fun. Y'all are overwhelmingly positive. The negative commenters, y'all can be negative on here too. I do not care. Negative traffic is still traffic, and traffic just is leading to my success. So enjoy your Monday. We've got another weekend coming up in a few days. Love you guys.